What's up, Girl Scouts? What are y'all doing? Well, since there's no Mofo Monday, I guess I'm going to have to make a video on these lights that I put in Rust Bucket. I know y'all have already seen them, but I had to move them because they weren't hitting the disco ball correctly and wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So I had to move them anyway. So I figured, why the hell not? Make a video. Do something with your YouTube channel. Do something with your life. Damn. You know? So, I've already got these made. But I'll show you how I did it as well. In another video. What we'll do is I'll show you basically how I did it without the actual doing it part, and then I'm going to be putting some lights in the light bar for the on the truck as well, so I'll actually show the whole process of doing it all. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Hee hee. I just touched your brain. You felt it, didn't you? But alright, back to things at hand. What do you think? Alright, so I've got a Rady ESC here, and it has the auxiliary outputs. So, what I've done, I have taken one of these ends that fit the output. But basically, it's just a servo connector, and I have wired into a set of those Dollar Tree lights that you get. The ones that have the little buttons, you know, where you could do your decorating or your ugly sweater or whatever, but still be able to take the electronics off and wash it and whatever. And all I done was I cut the little controller off of it, and I put that plug on the wires. And with these things, you can cut them anywhere that you want and end the lights. And you do not wire the two ends together whenever you cut it off right here, because you'll have two pieces of wire together. You just leave it alone. I put hot glue over each one of them separately to insulate them so that they wouldn't get on something and connect or, you know, ground out. And then I put some more hot glue over both of them to hold them together, so it would help for easier installation and better wiring. Yeah, I know my wiring's atrocious. Get over it. I'm not too worried about what the stuff you can't see looks like, as long as it works. More function over beauty. Even though I am so pretty, I guess just because I don't have to work at it so hard. Is why I don't really care about the beauty, you know. When you have it naturally, you just don't have to worry about it. But, so what we're going to do is, hot glue loves you. We're going to use our favorite tool of RC Mechanics, and we're going to use some hot glue. And we're going to take it, and we're going to put it up here inside the roof. Now, y'all saw that I had a disco ball in it previously, if you've seen the stuff on the channel. It just wasn't pow like it should be. It just wasn't wow, you know. So I figured out what it was. You know, whenever you light a disco ball, you light it from the top, not from directly beside of it. And so I had to move the lights, and I had to move the ball a little bit. So we redid the ball a little bit and dropped it down just a hair, and we're gonna put all the lights, basically, I think, around it on the roof. But we may put some down a little bit lower to help get it a little bit more, you know. But you can't just put them level with the ball and it work. At least that's what I found out so far. And I don't know for sure if this is going to work. I know the lights work, but getting it to shine off the ball correctly, we may have to come up with something a little different. But I think it's going to be all right. If not, oh well. I'll still post it. So I'll be back here in just a minute, and I'm just going to get everything set up, and we'll get to installing our Redneck light display. Be right back. Alright guys, well, I screwed up and bought the itty bitty glue sticks that don't fit my gun, so we're using, as my brother from another mother says, hot dip. Ain't that right, RC Dungeon? But alright guys, so what you're going to do, you're just going to hold your glue stick over top of the candle there and get it where it's hot. You know, you don't want to stick it down right in the flame because it'll burn it. You don't want to burn the hot glue because hot glue loves you. You just want to melt it. You know, like you do your old lady. You just want her to melt. Right? That's what old ladies said they want. Now, I am doing this a little bit slower than normal because I usually do burn it. But trying to do a better job. Make sure you have enough slack so that whenever you open your body or take your body off, you're not directly unplugging your lights. Not putting strain on them. You want to sit there and hold that there for a minute. You're going to have some strings. Just waller them around like that, and they'll come back to you. Whenever you got a tight spot like I'm getting ready to be in, what I do is I go ahead and pre-apply the glue to the wire, and you really want to try to put it where the connection is to the light bulb. That way you're keeping the connection pretty secure.
There's a $2 billion Monopoly set. In 1988, San Francisco jeweler Sidney Robel took Monopoly to a whole new level by creating a version worth a staggering $2 billion. The game board was made from 23 karat gold, while the dice featured 42 full-cut diamonds as pips. Even the iconic houses and hotels were made from solid gold, topped with sapphires and rubies for a...
So I am taking my time with this. I may just do this in like a time lapse to finish out, and then I'll show you how we do it, okay?
9. The Viking game of strategy. Vikings pillage.
Ah, damn it. Yep, I didn't get that one in there. I didn't hold it in place long enough for it to actually stick. Spread across Europe faster than Viking longships. It even inspired Terry Pratchett's disco named Thud. And yes, there are still Talk World Championships. But if something happens like that, guys, you just take your glue, get her warm again a little bit, and if you got it in place still, just take it, push the glue to it, and where you want it to stick, hold her for a minute, and she'll stick. Alright, so the rest of this will be real fast stuff. Well, okay, I showed you all how I did this, and it's all in time lapse, so you all will get to see it, but it'll be and it's done. So what I've done, I've connected this to the end of this, and to make sure that my connection is secure, I'm going to put some heat shrink over top the connector and where the wires are spliced in. I have accidentally got my lighter too close to the edges of both the wires while I was heat shrinking them. So what I did, I just took Redneck wire insulator, black tape loves you just as much as hot glue does, and went around those spots just to make sure, because I didn't want to have to waste any more heat shrink by doing that. And to make sure everything stays secure is why I'm putting this heat shrink here over the end and over the splices, so that it just holds it a little bit better.
Several barrels of oil on the ship, which they took away by helicopter.
This piece may actually be just a hair too big for what I'm trying to do, but it'll shrink down. It'll just take a little longer. Might take a little longer, but I'll get there. I don't need your rocking. Little possum for you.
But nature had its own plans. Storms and strong waves split the hull into two parts.
If you don't know who the possum is, you ain't living.
The Outta was drifting without a crew in the waters of the Atlantic Ocean for about 2 years. But this is nothing compared to a ship that was traveling.
Yeah, that piece is just a little bit too big, but
The record belongs
you just take your time.
to
She'll shrink right down where you want her.
some trading company. In 1931,
I mean, you can't use
found itself on the
hugely excessive size on stuff, but
its movement slowed down. A thick layer of ice blocked the ship, and a strong
most of them will
storm
shrink down there
made
pretty
the
good.
situation worse. The blizzard was so intense,
See what I'm saying?
members couldn't see anything but a white veil in front of their eyes. Sailing any further
So-
was impossible. The team had to wait for the storm to end. They waited for a day, 2, 3 days. A week had passed, but the snowstorm was
Let's see if this works. What do you say? Now, it might work, it might not. Now, I've got that heat shrink on that other end. I don't remember if I tried wiring it or not,
They set up camp next to the ship and waited for
but
the blizzard
we shall try.
to end. There was zero visibility. And finally, one day, the storm was over. Great. Now, but where's the ship? The SS Beijing just disappeared during the blizzard. The captain was sure that the ship had sunk, so he left along with
Well,
Then,
looks like
later, he saw the vessel drifting near
they're
the
trying, but not all of them are
hull
working.
was damaged so severely that it was unsafe to sail on it. Repairing the ship was
So I just wonder
and expensive.
if where I had that
The captain decided
end,
to abandon it. He was sure that it would go underwater sooner or later, but it stayed afloat for the next few days,
It-
the next few months,
it didn't fix it either.
years. People have reported seeing it.
We got a wire bad somewhere.
For 38 years. The last record of the SS Beijing is dated 1969. Those who saw it claimed the ship was completely frozen, almost merged with the ice. Some people plan to start an expedition to find the ship, but all attempts were unsuccessful. The vessel is probably lying somewhere on the deep sea floor.
There's a ship drifting somewhere in the ocean without a crew. The last time someone saw it was over 50 years ago. Its story reminds of that of the Flying Dutchman, a ship that's bound to sail forever and bring disaster to whoever sees it at sea. At least the legend says so. Unlike the Flying
But
Dutchman,
that does work.
the
See what I'm saying?
SS
This lights,
was definitely
I just grabbed out of some old Christmas stuff, so they might be messed up. But it shows you how it's done.